Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find an image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe.
Hi you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. So today we're going to be working on a sleek back ponytail after this 1.5 week long silk press. So here's the supplies that you will be needing. Got to be free spray, got to be gel, a couple clamps, a rat tail comb, a brush with firm bristles, a hard brush preferably, a plate, shine and jam, edge control, and plenty of rubber bands. So as you guys can see, I will be working with large sections. For one, my hair is already nice and smooth, so it's not going to be a lot of manipulating with my hair. For two, I was definitely pressed for time this day. I had an event to go to in about 2.5 hours after this, on top of having to do my makeup and all that good stuff. So me working in larger sections was just ideal for this situation. While I'm thinking about it, you guys go ahead and tap that watermark that you see down in the right hand corner to subscribe to the channel if you're not already a part of the Love It Gang. All of my uploads are going to be on a weekly basis, between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you guys, anytime I upload, it's pretty much going to be a continuation from the previous video. As such, with today's video, coming from a silk press that I did about 1.5 weeks ago to now, we're working on this sleek ponytail. So we're going to start sleeking this hair down. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jayla, but this is going to be a technique that she uses, and I decided to try it out. So you're going to take your got-to-be gel, put it on that plate that we had, and add the free spray on top. You're going to make sure that you get a gooey type slimy consistency, I want to say. And this is going to give an immaculate hold, you guys. I know once I put it on my hair, it looks like it has a white cast, but that cast is going to go away. You're not going to be able to see the white cast. Also, might I add, I did have oil on my scalp, so the oil mixing in with the gel is what was giving it that look. But you guys are going to see that that look is going to go away in no time. This was actually a very good technique. I wish I had made even smaller sections, so then I would be able to control my hair a little bit more. But it all worked out in the end. Also, I don't know if you guys are wondering or not, but I decided to go with this method instead of using actual like Eco Styler or Extreme Wet Line, because those are water-based and they do cause your hair to revert rather quickly. This gave a little bit more leadway with the reversion of my hair back to curly. I know you guys can see that waves are starting to form, but that's because I kept releasing the hair. I don't know what I was doing, y'all. I don't know why I kept doing that, but that's why you guys started seeing the wave pattern. But I really did enjoy making this look. Please make note that I am not taking the product all the way down to the ends of my strands. I'm stopping it literally at the scalp because I do not want my hair to start curling back up. You guys are going to see exactly why once we start adding the hair to make the actual ponytail. We literally just want to get the hair sleek enough to hold in place and hard enough so it doesn't, revert back. So when you guys watch this, I'm going to use so many rubber bands. I think I end up using about 6 to 8 rubber bands, but that's because for every section, I used 1 rubber band to connect each section of my hair together. And even though I used so many rubber bands, I only did 2 wraps per rubber band. I did not want too much tension on my hair. I am easily prone to get headaches, so the less tension possible, the better. Here we're just simply blow drying the product so we don't have to deal with wet hair in between our ponytail. So this is where the shining gem is going to come into play. We're simply just going to use this just to make sure our part is nice and clean. Instead of using the edge control, we don't want to have the white cast from the edge control. You guys already know that most edge controls are going to give you that white cast. So shining gem is literally just going to allow us to have a sleek, smooth base to part our hair and get a nice clean part. I have a widow's peak, so getting a smooth center part is so hard, but it came out decent anyways. I was not spending too much time trying to get a extravagant part, you guys. So we're continuing with separating, making sections, and sleeking down sections of our hair at a time. I already know you guys do not have to come in the comment section talking about how thin my edges are. This is a hereditary thing. I do not do a lot of tension prone hairstyles. This is literally just how our hair grows. I am working on it. This is why I do my own hair, because I can gauge how tight my hairstyles are if I am doing anything that requires any type of tension, whether it's twists, braids, ponytails, high buns, or anything like that. I just wanted to go ahead and address that situation before you guys start coming in the comments, eating me up. I already know, I'm aware of the situation. There's nothing I can do about it, you guys. I've tried. I've been natural. I've cut all my hair off before and started from scratch, and this is literally just how my hair grows. I work accordingly. Now, what I will say is that I no longer purchase products that are geared towards edge repair or anything of that nature, such as oils, creams, or anything like that. But if you guys know of anybody that would like to prove they products work, then you guys send them my way and we can do a review or a PR type of situation, and we'll get this thing on the way. But until then, you guys, I don't know what to do about these edges. So this is the last section on this side, and we are just going to continue repeating that process over and over again until all of our hair is essentially slicked back to the back. So you guys can notice that I do not do or go crazy with the baby hairs in the front. Like I said before, I do my hair according to my edges. My hair always in the front. So I'm just going to make sure all that hair is flowing to the back to give me a full look. And I just leave out that little ear tab piece on the side. That's literally all the edges I leave out. And you notice I did not use so much product on this section simply because I do want to maintain that sleek look. I didn't really want the waves going on in the front of my hair, so I made sure I didn't use too much product. And again, we're taking one single rubber band, wrapping it twice, and leaving it. So I did end up making 2 batches of this Got To Be Mix, simply because making one big batch is going to start getting hard and stiff on you. So you want to make it in small batches and use accordingly. So right here I am applying this last rubber band, and I am going to go in with my fine tooth comb and make sure that I smooth out any lumps and bumps that I might feel in the top of my hair, and try to, incorporate all my hair strands in the same direction to make sure I get that nice, clean, sleek look. So I will end up taking the last rubber band off and reapplying it again so I can make sure that my hair is all put into the ponytail properly. And once I release this rubber band, I know you guys are going to see that it might look like I have a little slack, but at the end it's all going to look just fine because of the style of braid I'm going to do in my hair. So we're going to take our hair wrap and just mold down our front end so we don't get any flyaways, even though our hair is pretty much sleeked down to perfection at this point. But just so while we're applying the braid, we don't want our hair to start moving and getting out the way. So this hair I'm using is from a pack of 40-inch braiding hair. This color is in the 1B. I do believe that my hair is the color 1. When you guys see me hold it up to the back of my ponytail, you're going to see that my hair is a little bit darker, but it's all going to blend seamlessly together once I start doing the braid. So it wasn't such a big deal. I already had this hair in my hair box, so I just decided to use it, you guys. Like I said, I was pressed for time. I had about 2 hours now left to get this hair done and get out the way. So to me, here is the main event. We are going to be doing a fishtail braid. I know most people do the 3-strand braids, but I felt like doing something different, so I wanted to do a fishtail braid today. Right here, you're going to take out just a strand of hair, thick enough so we can use to wrap around the base of our ponytail once we do finish the braid. Literally just letting it hang over the top of our head, out the way. So you're going to take your hair, split it down the middle, 2 even parts. So you're going to start on one side, and you're going to pull some hair from one side all the way from the end. And you're going to separate it. Try to keep your hair as neat as possible, but I know it's hard if you're doing it on your own. So you're going to bring that section of hair to the center. Do not cross it all the way over because that will start giving you a regular braid. You want to do a fishtail braid. So you want to bring each piece of hair to the center. Right here, I know you guys can't really see the pattern yet, but once you do this a few times, you'll see that pattern. And here, I did not realize, but this was only my hair incorporated at this point. So this is why we did not bring that product all the way down to the end, so that we wouldn't be able to tell the difference from the braiding hair and our natural hair. When you're pulling these sections, you want to make sure that your parting or the sections that you're pulling are equal as possible. I know it's hard, but you guys just take your time. Trying to vocally explain what I'm doing is a little difficult, so I hope you guys are able to see exactly what I'm doing. I do try to go over it a couple of times so you guys can catch on to the process or the technique that you have to use in order to accomplish this look. So here, bringing the hair to the front, you guys want to still make sure that you keep 2 sections, even when you're trying to smooth it out. You do not want to end up integrating this hair together, except when crossing it over to the next section. So again, you're going to take one piece from the opposite side that you left off of and cross it to the center. Pull hair from the back, cross it over to the center, integrate it with the other half. Making sure that you keep 2 sections, only 2 sections, you guys. Once you reach the end of your braid, you're going to secure it with a rubber band. And here you guys can either dip it, do the curl at the end or leave it straight. Me personally, I can stand with leaving it straight. I didn't have to do the curl at the end. And now we're going to begin wrapping that loose hair at the base of our braid. And believe it or not, you guys, all I used was this freeze spray on this piece. I did not glue it down or anything of that nature. This hairstyle is not going to last me forever. I literally just want it to last a couple of days, mainly for this event that I was going to. And then I was going to be back in the house the few hours and the next days after that. So I didn't need this braid to last me forever. So it served its purpose. It did not come undone while I was outside. The braid is still here the next morning. So you're going to blow dry it just to make sure it's secure, dry. And here we're going to take off our head wrap. And you guys see how nice and smooth that is. I did have one chunky flyaway of my natural hair that I kept trying to tuck in. But again, you guys, if I had been doing this on somebody else's hair, this would have been nicely tucked, given that I would be able to see the amount of tension that I would need to keep on my hair in order to make sure that this was nice and sleek. But do a little tuck away and you guys, it's just as good. The beauty of doing this fishtail braid is that once you do have flyaways, it is very forgiving. So you guys, we've reached the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys learned some new tricks. And if you enjoyed this look, leave a comment down below and let me know. But until next time.